Hello, everyone, and welcome back to what? Welcome back to what? Ah, yes, Mystery Monday. It's Mystery Monday. Oh, sorry, itchy. Welcome back to Mystery Monday. It's the 1st of September. Welcome to September, everybody. Oh shit. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mushy resubscribed for 2 months at Tier 1. They've been subscribed for 17 months. Nya, 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 nya. Thank you, Mushy. That's my fiance. Here. Jajan. Hello. Welcome, welcome. This is Mushy. This cat boy on the right. This is Mushy. That's exactly what he looks like. Happy Labor Day. Thanks, Dad. Hello. Sorry I've been in room all day. Haha. Haha. Uh, why? Why are you in your room all day? What are you doing? I'm kidding. You don't have to answer that. I don't need to know unless you want me to know. I was doing art and then I took a nap. Dorking it. /J. Wow. /J means that he's joking. I don't know if my dad understands those kinds of cues. There's like /J/MJ/HJ. I don't know. There's a lot of them. Even I don't know all of them. Okay. So, surprising to no one, today we're gonna be drawing more bean sprout. Look at all that bean. Oh, it's not bean sprout anymore. There's plenty of bean sprout though. I don't know if I want to draw comics. Nah, I think I'm about to start my period, so my energy and like willingness to exist adjacent to others kinda slips. LOL, spent most of today asleep. Ah, I understand. That's too bad. Bean. Willingness to exist adjacent to others. We do have a lot of bean ideas. I'm not sure. Hmm. Mm. Maybe I'll do the birth one. What if you drew Beansprout as a jelly bean? It's nice to think of what ifs, isn't it? Hmm. Okay, let's see. Art. Wait, which one is this? 16. Bean sprout. 16. Bean sprout 16. Crazy. What colors should we do? pretty big. Oh, it's on white? It's a little dark. That'll do. I guess I'll get out my tablet. Don't know why I was putting it off. Ugh. Hmm. Maybe. Oh, didn't. Maybe I created too much today. Maybe I should take a break from creating something. I don't know. Ever since I saw, I don't know if it was a TikTok or something on Tumblr, but I saw this like saying that said, excuse me, it said create more than you consume. And I've been really thinking about that and like what that means. And uh-oh, well, that's not the same color. What? Maybe I got a bad spot. There, that's the color. Okay. So I've been thinking about that lately. Create more than you consume. And I've been trying to do that because at the end of the day, it's all like a mindfulness thing. Because if you spend too long on your phone, no matter what you're doing, just like staring at screens in general, I mean, because a lot of people do digital art and like that's creating. So maybe not staring at screens. That's a weird way to put it. But like, um, doing things that aren't productive, you know? Constructive? Productive? I can't remember. What background should I do? We need to reference the other beans. I thought I opened you. Open! Jesus. Okay. We have yellow and blue, orange and purple, purple and blue, green and yellow, purple and blue again, green and green, red and orange. What was like the last one? Last one was green and blue. I've heard doom scrolling likened to the action of counting individual grains of rice. Like, sure, you're doing something, but like, why? Yeah. Oh. Sleepy. Hmm. I don't know what colors to use. Blue and purple? Sure. It's been a hot second since we used blue and purple. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, real hot second. It was number 5. So we'll start with purple. Purple and blue. Purple and blue. I keep hearing doors. What is happening outside? I said start with purple, right? Well, we started, so too late to change it now. And then blue. I don't know though, cause like ultimately in this day and age, we're consuming like half of the time. We're consuming a lot. Fuck. It's a straight line. Please. Okay, good enough. I would like pre-make a bunch of backgrounds of this comic base, but I don't know what colors to use until I look at all the other ones. Alright, the bean layer. 7-layer bean dip. It's hot. I'm hot. Oh my god. This is annoying. There. Okay, zoom in. There's 133. Please! Okay. How many more Beansprout comics will I draw? How many more meowties will Beansprout utter? How much longer? Also, what side was he on last time? Looks like the left, so we can draw him on the right. Do you want to know my dream someday for Beansprout? I want to have a book of Beansprout comics. I'm hearing some weird noises. I think there's a storm rolling in. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if my hair looks different, it's because I have patted down the bangs. Are they bangs yet? Micro bangs? Yep, storm coming in and Mushy doing laundry. Oh. Is Mushy listening to stream while doing laundry? There he is. There's our boy. There's Beansprout. He's very cute. Every time I'm like, man, I don't want to draw Beansprout, I draw him and I'm like, oh, I love drawing Beansprout. Okay. Under bean. Yeah. I've accepted the fate that I'm just gonna have to change the crayon size, the pen size, over and over and over again. That's too light. That's more like it. Those are the bean sprout colors we know and love. Do you want to hear a spiteful story? So, for those who don't know, if there's any new people watching, I looked, not to be like an obsessive Twitch streamer, but I was looking at my follower count and I think it went down instead of up, or like, because someone I think followed me yesterday. They might have rescinded it though after they got confused, and so I feel really bad about that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was already at 176. So if I really got a new follower, it should have gone up one, but it didn't. So either someone from the past unfollowed, or the new person rescinded their follow, which is fine. It's up to them what they want to do with their free will. Followers come and go. Beansprout is forever. I'm thinking, and this is just a theory, like I have no way of knowing, or maybe, I don't know, is there a way to look at the people who follow you on Twitch? There should be, right? I haven't looked that deep into it because I don't really care that much yet. If I wanted to get to the bottom of the case, I could probably go in to like my followers list if there is one, and then see if I recognize anyone who's not there anymore. So, I don't know, that's an option, but is this the same color? Yes. Okay, gonna draw the dialogue bubble. Perfect. We're on the right layer, right? Yeah. It's just kind of sad. Like, I'm trying my best, but I feel like that effort is not necessarily being met with rewards, or like, it's not being recognized. It's not coming to fruition the way I want it to. I'm like, my best compared to others, and I know you're not supposed to compare yourself to others, but like, oh, that's really big. My best compared to others is not super great. Like, there's so much more I could be doing. However, the best I can do with like my mental illnesses, and oh, I forgot to, oh, we'll fill it up in a second. With all my mental illnesses and everything that's holding me back, this is the best I can do. And I feel like I'm giving it my all, but, it's not working out how I want it to. So that's kind of sad. Oh, right. Well, the spite story. So that wasn't the spite story. The spite story is, I started it, I was like, for those who are new and don't know, I lived in Japan for 3 years, and it used to be until I found out. It took me like a year, maybe more, to find out that there was a bus route that I could have been taking instead of walking like 15 minutes every single day to the nearest train station. I could have been taking a bus that was like the same amount of time anyway. Anyway, so I was walking, and every single day I had to walk past all these bougie ass houses, and it was uphill too. It was up a huge hill. Oh my god. In the summertime? Are you kidding me? Ooh. No, no, no. Anyway, there was a bunch of bougie ass houses near the station, and I'm like, damn, how lucky are these people that they get to live like right next to the station? I mean, sure, it might be a little noisy with the trains coming and going, but at least they don't have to walk very far. And like, even what floored me was like some of the houses had cars. Like they had driveways and they had cars. Like they were bougie houses for Japan, like for Japanese standards. That's a bougie house. And like ooh, it really really got me going. I was so jealous and angry at those people because I never saw them out and about really either, except like this one nice lady. She didn't live right next to the station. It was like a 5-minute walk from her house to the station, but she was out there sometimes when I would get back like late at night, like 9 or 10 p.m. Sometimes even later. She was outside like watering her plants or something. Like she was doing something out there at night. And she just said like good night to me or like good evening. So it would switch depending on how late it was, I think. And I always said it back. She was nice. She was the exception. But the rest of those damn bougie houses, ah, makes me mad. Even now, it fills me with anger. And I mean, like I said, they were probably just lucky, or they built the houses. No, they looked pretty modern, though. Like, the houses were pretty modern. I don't think they were old houses that were there before the train was there. I think the train was there first, and people built houses. Too big. Is that legible? Can you read that? I hope so. Meowdy, it's Beansprout. This is Beansprout's voice, by the way. His voice is just my voice. Is Beansprout trans? He might be. I don't know. I mean, I'm non-binary. I guess that falls under the trans umbrella, but like Beansprout might be he, him, trans. Who knows? I don't know. He's also not really. Maybe he. I mean, he has a gender, but I don't know. I don't know what like sex he has. Anyway, Meowdy, it's Beansprout. Okay. I'm not gonna draw on the dialogue layer. Haha, see how I switched to the bean layer? Very good. Good switching. Thanks. Thanks, me. Okay. Meowdy, it's Beansprout. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking into the future. Oh my god. Hmm. I'm focused. That's why I'm not. It's really hard to like tell stories and draw at the same time. I feel like I'm not sure about this. Maybe someone can look it up later. Maybe I'll look it up later. But like, I'm pretty sure the part of your brain that does creative stuff is, if not, I don't think it's the same part, but like, it's close by, I feel. Because like, speaking a language requires like a lot of brain power for one thing, but also like the part of your brain. Because like, that's why they say, I think it was, what is it? I've heard that musicians have an easier time learning languages because of like the ability to hear something and like retain it. Like, I forget the exact reasoning, but it was just like musicians have an easier time learning languages because so and so, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that makes sense at the time. I don't know if it's true, but I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we got his bean sprout, his cheeky weekies, his whiskers. Someone chatted. There is a rainbow outside. That's gay. Hmm. Did it rain? Or is the rain like far away? How do you see the rainbow? Did you eat Skittles? No, that's tasting the rainbow. Sunny here, rain to east, so rainbow. Ah, nice. Wish I could see it, but I'm stuck in here streaming. I should touch grass. uh, was this the pink we used? Yeah. Oh, bean sprout. So I was drawing with markers today, and I found out. Of course, it's not the markers that I spent like not that much money on. Like, markers aren't that expensive. I have these like Amazon Basics markers, but then I also have these weird like Japanese stationary markers that have like a round, like a sphere tip. So they're meant for like doing dot art and stuff like that. But I was messing around with them, and of course, they both smudge. Like if you, well, not smudge, but like if you draw with a darker color and then you try to color a lighter one over it, the black, or in this case it was black ink, but like the black ink smears into the lighter color. And I'm like, damn, I wish it didn't do that. But then I saw in the distance, no, I'm kidding, on the table, I have this marker that came with a calligraphy set, and it has no brand name on it, just like three little chevron like arrows going upwards, and like it's unbranded. I don't know like what kind of marker it is. Maybe it says so somewhere in the kit, but the kit is in a different location and I can't look at it. So like I tried I guess it's kind of like a permanent marker, I would say. That would be my best guess. It smells like one. It smells like a permanent marker. Um And oh, we are green. It smells like a permanent marker. So I tried drawing bean sprout with this marker and then colored over it, lo and behold, it didn't smudge, it didn't smear. So whatever, oh wait, it's too thick. Whatever this marker is made out of, it bleeds through the paper, which is bad, but it plays nicely with the other markers. So I was able to draw a nice bean with that marker, and it's on my art Tumblr, and you can go see it. My art Tumblr is Peach Bee Creative. Go check it out if you want. Subtle plug. I mean, it's not like I make any money off of Tumblr, so is it really a plug if I'm just... It's not for money, I just want people to see my artwork. I just want more eyes on it. Anyway, I guess it's still a plug because I'm technically promoting something. It's just not for money. Okay. 12. Dialogue. Man, you ever just think, what am I doing? You ever have a crisis of morality? Maybe not morality, maybe that's the wrong word. It's like, like, what is my life meant for, you know? Like, what am I doing? And why isn't it, like, more inspirational? Or, like, why isn't it more meaningful? Oh my god, why can't I write? That's fine. You wanna know how I was born? He's so cute. I love my bean sprout. My boy. Bean boy me sprout. What did I say that made Mushy laugh a lot? It was like beans. Bean boy me Bob. I can't remember. Bean boy sprout me Bob. Bean boy me sprout Bob. It was something, a combination of... It was like catching lightning in a bottle. It'll never happen again. Anyway, it says, Meowdy, it's Bean Sprout. You wanna know how I was born? Okay, now we gotta draw a little more. We gotta draw a little extra on the bean layer. Let's do like a darker green. Maybe. We should... Actually, yeah, let's do the outline first. Hmm. How do I want to do this? How much beans should show? Just the sprout? I guess so. Yeah. I guess that's enough. I'll color this in brown, I think. Under bean. There we go. Maybe on this side too. Maybe a little bit here. Okay. Now we're gonna do 6. We're gonna find a nice yellow color. Jajang! Sprout. It sprouted. Okay. Dialogue time. That was easy. Hmm. This one doesn't have a, what is it called? A little, speech bubble pointer part. It doesn't have one of those because, Beansprout's not in the panel. Well, he is, he's just underground. Whoopsie. Under dialogue. Yeah, Beansprout is speaking, but this is a baby picture of him. So he's talking about it, but he's not in the frame. That's why there's no little thing. Okay? Okay. Good to know. Save, save, save. Okay. Mandy, it's Beansprout. You want to know how I was born? Ugh. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Meowdy, it's Beansprout. You want to know how I was born? I sprouted out of the ground one day. Pokang. Or no, that's not how. What's the opening of something? Pokan? Po. Pakan? Maybe like paka? Paka paka? Probably. Bean. Okay. Love when I put my headphones on and you're so focused I can't tell if they're working or not. Uh-oh. Pecans? No. Pecans. Pecans? No, 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 no. Oh, I should have swapped these. Oh well. He'll just be on this side for the last panel. That's fine. Little Sprout. My bean. My baby, my Layer. I'm on the bean layer. What do you want from me? I'm on the right layer. Bean. This is the right layer, it's fine. You say pecan. Well, I know you can say it multiple ways. That's how it came out naturally, but if it's actually pecan, I will fix my ways. What pose was I thinking? He's gotta be thinking real hard. Which arm did he have up? His left. So now he should have his right. Nah, he can have his left up again. My baby, say it to me. That's fine. Feeling restless. I drew his hand too close. One moment. Emergency surgery. Drew his hand too close to the sun. Now it looks too stubby. There. It's the best I can do. Okay, it looks like he's like leaning down this way. Also, I really want to draw the rest of his body. There we go. Or maybe it's like this. Yeah, good enough. I say pecan because that's the way it was regionally pronounced where I grew up, and it's also technically a closer pronunciation to the original native pronunciation. But there's like 8 different ways of varying correctness. Wow. That's don't like how these ones came out. Okay, oh wait. His bean sprout. There. Save, save, save! Under bean. Under one nation. Under bean. Indivisible. For the liberty and justice of bean. Do you guys think I can state the Pledge of Allegiance? I haven't for a really long time. Oh god. I pressed the button. How does it go? It goes, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Hmm. Hmm. Yep, that's about as far as I thought I would get. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. One republic? No. And to its republic. One nation, indivisible, under God, for liberty and justice of all. Something like that. The middle part is lacking, but honestly, that's okay. I don't care. Did you know when I was in school, whenever we said the Pledge of Allegiance, I would cross my fingers and put them behind my back? I don't know why. I mean, like, I just remember thinking it was stupid that, like, we had to do that every day. And to the republic for which it stands. Oh, okay. Despite only having to say it for 2 years as a 6 to 7-year-old, it was drilled loudly into me. Texas also has a second separate pledge to the Texas flag. I did forget that one though. That's so base. uh, Cause like if you didn't say it, the teachers would get mad at you, but like no one was stopping you from lying. So yeah, I did do that. And then I became an expatriate for like 3 years. But now I'm back in the building again. Uh, okay. I overstepped a little with the sprout here. Clean it up a little bit. Okay. Dialogue. 12. 12. Uh, it can go over his whiskers, that's fine. My baby, say it to me. That's how I feel about Bean. Bean is my baby. Just like my cats, Caramel and Toffee. They are my baby. You are my fire. Don't know why I was looking over there. It's over here. Look at your son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. Caramel was making sweet affection headbutts to my stinky feet earlier. Why'd you gotta go and tell me that? Now I don't want to pet her. uh, Caramel and her obsession with stinky things. Caramel, what are we gonna do with you? Little baby. 12. 12. For the love of all that is good in the world, please. Okay, there we go. Got it. Save, save, save. She was all purring and everything. Yeah, it's easy to make Caramel purr. And I was like, Caramel, why? Standing man emoji. I don't know. She just likes stinky things. She likes to inspect the stink and then make the stinky face. Alright, here we go. Meow, the it's Bean Sprout. You want to know how I was born? I sprouted out of the ground one day. How do you spell weather? Is it like this? Help. I guess I'll look it up. Here, here, here. Whether. Okay. Whether or not, or how is the weather? Thanks, I looked it up. I have the knowledge. If only I could write well. I see the chat moving. But if I don't write this all out in one go. Okay. Well, I just learned that if you do the caret, no, that's not a caret, the lesser than, greater than, and a line, it turns into a arrow. A arrow. It turned into an actual like arrow symbol on my screen, not just a regular less than minus sign, but in the chat it makes me look like a fool. Oh, in the OBS chat, it worked, but on the screen, yeah, on the stream screen, the one above me, it didn't work. But over here, or no, over here, in OBS, for me, on this chat, it worked, but up here, no. Okay. We gotta... Should they be orange? Sure, why not? History will say I was a maroon. Huh? A moron? There's not enough room. I'll leave it out, whatever. This looks fine. Okay. Let's take a look at our child. Here we go. Let me straighten it there. Okay. I feel like those should be bigger. Anyway, Meowdy, it's Beansprout. You wanna know how I was born? I sprouted out of the ground one day. Whether that makes me a vegetable or an alien, I don't know. I don't know. We need to make these bigger. Let me fix this real fast. I need to zoom in again. Okay. Whoops. Good enough. Okay. Did Beansprout sprout fully formed, or was he a cute little kitten when he came out of the dirt? How much bean could a beansprout sprout if a beansprout could sprout beans? You're asking too many questions. Guards! Detain him. Guards! You think I needed all the guards at the Hex Gates? I've never seen that show. I've never seen Arcane. I've never played. Well, that's a lie. I have played League of Legends. Well, are you surprised? Yeah, you should be. Yeah. You should be surprised. Being dragged away. The people demand to know. So Beansprout is a kitten. He's a kitten. He's a cute little cat. He's a kitten right now. He's young. He's young and spunky. He's not old. He's a little baby. He's a little baby cat that's barely 2 apples tall. We talked about this. He's a little kitten. He was just born this way. He's just a cute little tiny boy. And then I have an idea for a comic about his sprout. But um hmm. If he sprouted beans, which he doesn't, he's an adult kitten. Important distinction. Okay, yeah. He's of legal age, but he's just really tiny. He's tiny and cute, and he will stay that way forever. Forever young. I wanna be forever young. Wait, I got. Is this gonna blind you? Forever young. I wanna be forever young. Let me write that down. That was really good to me. My eye. uh Okay, we did the time lapse, so I can cross that out. Genuinely love it when you make yourself laugh like that. Wow. That's nice. I was just thinking, damn, I wish someone was obsessed with me. Like, yes, you are funny. Applaud yourself. uh, okay. Let's see. I saved it. Now. Whoa, no. Whoa, Nelly. Save. Save as. PNG. Pictures. Art. Beansprout 16. Save. Okay. File. Open recent. Comic base. Cross out of that. Go ahead and open 16. I think that's just the one. There you go. Oh, we gotta double check he's got everything. Cheeks. Beans. Sprout. Heart. Whiskers. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's file. Save as. Pictures. Art. Oh, wow. My dad redeemed the head pats, and they're gone. Fleeting. Fleeting head pats. We're at 17 now, right? Bean sprout 17, yes. Save. We should do something special for the 20th comic. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright, what should the background colors be? We can do green on green again. Or we can do blah 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 blah. We could do blue and green. Yeah, we haven't done blue and green. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. It's right there. Um. I don't know. Let's just do green on green. That's fine. 17. We'll do like a pastel green. Background. Wait, did I go dark green first or light green first? Oh, we went light green first. Okay, let's do dark green first this time. Forever young. I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever? Forever. Forever. Forever young. If I sing too much, my dad will say his favorite part of stream was the singing. And that's not what I want to hear. I want more detailed answers. Maybe like that. Like a pea green. Yeah. I'm not singing. Stop. Stop singing. Huh. Mm. Damn it. Okay. Bean time. It's time for the bean. Bean time. Whoops. Bean time. It's time for the bean. Bean time. I'm gonna hypnotize you all. Okay. Oh, my leg. Ooh. Okay. I was thinking of getting a little sprout for my headset. I saw one online that was only like $3. 3 doll hairs. And it's like crocheted or knitted. And you just like wrap it around, pull the leaves through the loop. And then you have like a little bean sprout, like right here. I don't know about it though. Should I become bean sprout? It would be pretty cute, but I don't know. Alright, what side was he on last time? The right. We need to do it on the left. He's gonna be popping up on the left. Actually, let's do it like this. Wee! That one was bad. Oh no, I've lost it. Okay, that's fine. Tinier. Little heart. Okay. Okay, I did do it on the right layer. Thank God. Under bean. Maybe 40 is not fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. This is better, but it's a little tiny. Do you really wanna live? No, I don't wanna. I don't even. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say, like, I don't even want to live till I'm like, 100, but. uh, oh. There, that's fine. I sure hope this green doesn't blend. Oh, it blends in. Ooh, we chose a bad green. Oh well. What can you do? So what if it blends in with the background? That's just how it is. Okay. Feeling like I have to sneeze. Don't sneeze, don't sneeze. Oh. You know what TikTok song was stuck in my head for quite a while before? The one that's like, driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI. That one. Stuck in my head. Couldn't get it out. It's not a good song. It's a really bad song, actually. But there it was. Stuck in my head. That's really big. Whoops. I'll go 100 miles in an hour. Okay. You know what else? Here's another spite story for you. When I used to work at a grocery store, the TikTok audio, I was a cashier, so I was standing for like 6+ hours. And the audio of like sitting is the opposite of standing. Sitting is the opposite of running around. Sitting is a wonderful thing to do was trending, and I was so mad. I was like, yeah, I really wish I could sit, you goddamn motherfucker. It was bad. I was so upset that that audio was trending. I was like, I wish I could sit down. Honestly, like, why can't cashiers just have a stool? Like, just a stool behind the counter. Like, make the customers, like, lift the heavy stuff. Or, like, if they leave it in their cart, you can let them scan it. I don't know. There's, like, only a limited amount of times when you have to like lean over the conveyor belt or whatever, or the register. Like you have to lean over to get something or scan something or do something. There's only like it's not worth making cashiers stand for that long. There's no reason why they need to stand, in my humble opinion. Anyway, that's really big. Meowdy. Ugh. That's legible enough, right? Sure. Meowdy, it's Bean Sprout. I don't even know what this comic is gonna be about yet. Save it. Alright, let's take a look at our notebook, shall we? We can check off sprouted from the ground one day, parentheses, birth, doesn't know if alien or vegetable. We can check that one off the list. Alright, what's next? Tired, sleepy, grumpy. This would be a bad background to do a comic about his sprout, so I guess we can do his favorite word. Oh, can you hear that? You can probably hear that, huh? I hope it's not annoying. I love clicky pens. I got these pens because the outside was really pretty. It's like a space themed nebula gradient pen with little stars on it. And I did not see that the clicker is silent. So imagine my surprise, because I love clicking pens. It's like an excellent fidget to me. But imagine my surprise when I went to click the pen for the first time and there was no sound. Like there's like it's very very soft. You know those like creamy keyboards or like the marshmallow keyboards that have like the really soft clicks that are like kind of soothing to listen to? It's a little bit like that. Like there's hardly a sound. It's basically silent, so makes me sad. But I can see the appeal because if you're the type who clicks pens a lot, but you're in like a college lecture room or something and you don't want to annoy other people, it's a good option to have. So it's like a silent fidget toy that you can write with still. So that's handy, but I don't know. Bean layer. Meowdy, it's Bean Sprout. Yeah, I'll go with that. Oh, why are they uneven? It's like, it's just drawing parentheses. Sprouting from the ground. Oh, sprouting from the ground right after a bean. How delayed is chat? Or are you just like really late with that? Now the fucking TikTok audio is in my head too. How delayed is chat? Huh? Sprouting from the ground right after a bean. Hey, that bean is shaped like a bean. Go to bean. How about you, bean? That's fine. I was doing a video game. Doing a video game? God, I wish that were me. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I messed up. We gotta go bald. Okay. I want to draw a bald bean. Here, this is what he would look like. There's your jelly bean bean. This is what he would look like. I can hear you laughing. Bald bean. I gotta make that its own comic now. Hang on. Wow, you're really laughing. I'll write it over here. Bald bean. We did it. We captured lightning in a bottle 2 times. There, it's on the idea list now. Did you know that song's originally boss music from Undertale? I did not. It sounded like... Honestly, I thought it sounded like some kind of American Dad audio or like Family Guy. Like some raunchy adult cartoon audio. At some point, I stop laughing at the funny thing and start laughing at how hard I'm laughing. Cycle of pain. Anyway. Bald Bean coming to a comic near you very soon. Okay, is this good? Meowdy, it's Bean Sprout. And then under Bean. We color in the under Bean. Whoops. It's a parody to the original. The guy singing is doing an impression of said boss, who is commonly depicted as a generic teddy bear dad kind of guy. Interesting. It's okay if it overlaps. Bean Sprout is the god of imperfection, of mistakes. Bean Sprout is the deity of fucking up. He's here to forgive our sins. He's like Jesus. Yeah, Bean Sprout's like a prophet. Prophet Bean Sprout. Pink. Pink for the heart and pink for the cheeks. Oh, and we need to draw his beans. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh my god, please. Okay. Bean Sprout comic idea, he reveals 1% of his power. I don't know how I would draw that. I don't know how to... That's... Oh no, what color was his bean? I guess I'll just take it from up here. Okay. That looks a little dark, doesn't it? Let's lighten it up. I don't care if it's not the same. Maybe I do care. Maybe we should lighten the first one. Make it stand out a little more. There we go. Can you even tell the difference? It's a little bit brighter now. Meowdy, it's Bean Sprout. 1% of his power. Bean Sprout is God. Okay, he's got everything. Dialogue. Crocodile. Oh, his fucking paw! His little pee-pee paw is in the way. Fuck, well. I can fit it into this circle. That's fine. The words. It'll be okay. It'll all work out. It always will work out. Somehow, some way, it'll be okay. It has to work out. It has to. It's gotta. How did you know you had, what is it? It's not bipolar disorder. It's the other one. The other one. What is it? I have it. What is it called? It's like something personality disorder. Not multiple personality disorder. What is it? It's gonna haunt me forever now. OCD. Well, I have that too, but it's not OCD. It's something personality. It's like, what is it called? Let me hang on. We save. Oh, borderline. Yeah. Borderline personality disorder. That's what it's called. How did you know you had borderline personality disorder, Peachy? Thanks. That's a good question. Here's how. When I was in high school, I would instantly shut down if someone said something not nice to me. For example, if one of my, like, I think my Japanese teacher did it quite a few times. She was like, God bless her. Like, I still love her. She's great. But, like, she, at one point, I think she said something along the lines of, like, you laugh too much, or like, you're too giggly. And I just, like, shut down completely. Like, oh, okay, I'm not allowed to laugh. Understood. I'll just be the complete opposite then. Cut to English class like some other day. I was like teasing, playing with my English teacher. We were joking around, and I was like, "What? But you have to." And he's like, "I don't have to do anything." That shut me down real quick too. I just like totally got super upset and would not talk anymore and would not like converse or do anything. So, that's how those were the starter signs, we'll say. It happens a little less now. Now that I don't really interact with people anymore. It's not. I remember the latest example I can think of really. I mean, I can think of some others, but like one of a recent example would be, again, when I was a cashier at a grocery store. One of so I guess I should tell the whole story because it might not make sense, but like there was this couple who did not speak English, and I was trying to tell them that they're like, it was some kind of like Medicare card or some kind of like government like, money card that the government gives you money for food and like pays for half your groceries or whatever. And I was trying to tell them there's not enough money or like it doesn't cover everything. And they just did not understand. No matter how I tried, no matter how slowly I tried to explain it, no matter like because I was an English teacher and I was teaching English as a second language, so I know how to explain things at like a lower level so that, people who don't speak English or understand very little English will understand or like can piece it together. Like I know how to do that. So I was trying to do that and it just was not working and they were holding up my entire line. And so they call someone and it's like their daughter or something and they like hold the phone out to me and I'm trying to explain to their daughter and she's telling them I think it was Chinese that they were speaking. I can't remember, but it sounded like Chinese and my manager like came over and was like, You can't do that. You can't like be on the phone with someone while you're making a transaction." And I explained to her, no, this is like a family member who's trying to help them understand the English. And she was like, "No, you can't do that. You cannot be like on the phone. You can't have a middleman. You can't do anything like that." And she like really was just drilling it into me like again and again and again. She made them hang up, and she like she couldn't speak Chinese either, and but like I guess having a person of authority there got it through to them finally that like they had to actually pay the remainder of the amount or whatever, and so they did, and like it was fine in the end. But like, dude, my manager just would not shut up. She would not let it go. And I was like, I did not know that. I'm sorry. I will never do that again now that I know that you're not allowed to like talk to someone on the phone at the register, even if they're trying to help their parents like speak English or whatever. Like I was just trying to help them because that's what they taught us in like training is you have to be as helpful to the customer as possible. So I thought I was just being helpful, but apparently that's just something you cannot do. Even though like we weren't talking about like they weren't giving me their bank information or like anything like private information over the phone or anything like that. It was just the daughter telling them like, yeah, you need to pay the rest. Like it does not cover the full amount, but anyway, I almost cried. Like they came and left and everything, and the next customer I was really having trouble like holding back cuz and the next customer was like, "It's okay, those things happen. Like it's okay." Like she was being really nice and like it almost broke me. I almost broke and started crying, but I was strong. I was grizzled at that point, I'd been through a lot, so I was able to hold back, but damn, that I hated that experience. That entire experience is awful. That's like a more recent example of BPD that I can think of because like I was off for the rest of the day. Like I just could not, like I was doing customer service and everything, and I was like, fake smiling and like being helpful and nice to customers, but it's even to this day, it makes me sad and upset because it just she would not let it go. uh, okay, Meowdy, it's Bean Sprout. I don't know if I can fit. Okay. And she wasn't trying to be like super grating or like she wasn't trying to be mean about it, but she was just really like and she wasn't like she didn't raise her voice or anything. Like she was a nice person in general. Maybe a little strict, but like I don't know. It was enough to make me really upset. Okay, Meowdy, it's Bean Sprout. My favorite word is yippee. You wanna know why? You wanna know why, Chad? Of course you do. I can tell you're so curious. Okay. Bean layer. I'm on the right layer. He's gonna get real close. Artist challenge. Draw two exact same circles. Oh my god. Good enough. No, it's not. But we can fix it. I'm just gonna erase a little bit here. There. They're good enough. They don't look even, but that's okay. It's gonna be okay. Hmm. This is fine. Right? Yeah. That's fine. Under Bean again. Under Bean again. I can't wait. Oh, that sounds wrong. I can't wait to be under Bean again. That's a little inappropriate for a stream. I mean, I do have, in my defense, I have the vulgarity filter thingy on. Vulgar language. I turned that on ever since I got suspended that one time. Which I still I understand why. Like I was drawing something that was like sexual in nature, but it was not. It was not the act of sex itself. And when they sent me like an email saying like why I was suspended, in the email it's like you cannot illustrate people having sex, and I was like I was not. It was not it was not the act of sex. It was like the act of foreplay maybe, but like it was not two characters like going at it. It wasn't. But anyway, I still think I was wrongfully accused. But ever since then, I've had the like swear word filter on, and then the sexual warning label thingy on too, just to be safe, because you never know at this point. I'm still like I I want to know who it was. Like who reported me? I just want to talk. I really just want to talk. Like why would you do that? What were you thinking when you did that? Cuz honestly, I only had like one or two viewers. I mean, I don't have the viewer count up on OBS or anything. So I don't know how many people are watching at any given time because I have anxiety, and knowing the number would either make me depressed that it's so small, or it would make me overwhelmed if it was bigger. So I just have it shut off for good reason. Anyway, that's the story of my suspension. I got put in jail. It was only for 24 hours. It wasn't bad. I mean, I freaked out about it, but it wasn't like the end of the world. Is this really the same? Man, it really blends in with the background, huh? Oh well. Okay. Time for the dialogue. Dialogue. Mm-hmm. We're cutting off his whiskers again. You should know that that's just a common occurrence at this point. Whiskers are a privilege, not a right. Mr. Bean, you need to know your whiskers are not always guaranteed. Whiskers, they come and they go. but bean sprout is forever. Okay. Whoops. Oh shit. The opacity! I turned the opacity down. Every time the ad break thing goes off, I think someone's chatting in chat and it makes me excited. But then I just get disappointed because it's just the ad break sign. Okay. Meowdy, it's Beansprout. My favorite word is yippee. Yippee! Wanna know why? There we go. There we go, yeah. Evil bean. Okay. Bean layer, whoops. Alright, we have to draw him with his head back. So like that. So I put my hands up to play my song. I know it's gonna be okay. Moving my hips like yeah. Nodding my head like yeah. So I put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. I love singing badly on purpose. I love it. uh, okay. He's laughing a lot here. So he needs like a big mouth. Maybe not super big. So I put my hands up to play my song. I know it's gonna be okay. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah. It's a party in the bean. Sprout hay. Hmm. Doesn't really look like he's leaning back. It kind of looks like he's leaning this way, which I guess is also fine. It's okay. Oh. It's a bad heart. Good enough. Okay. How's that? Outline of bean. Okay. There's a TikToker on TikTok. It's like saying there's an engineer at Intel. There's a TikToker on TikTok who does a funny voice when he talks to his cats. Makes me happy. He goes like, "Oh, my boy. Oh, yes. Sweet, innocent, little cat boy. You don't know anything about the world." And then he does his cat's voice like, "Mm-hmm. Uh-huh." It's really funny. Color, 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 color in the bean. Coloring the bean, coloring the bean, coloring the bean, coloring the bean. Beanie, 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 beanie. Bean, 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 bean. Color bean sprout, color bean sprout. Coloring the bean, coloring the bean. Beanie, beanie, weenie, beanie, beanie, weenie. Bean, 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 bean. We're gonna have to erase. I know he's the god of imperfection, but I'm leaving the cheeky part out, so the part where it went over on his cheek. I'm leaving that, so. You got the bean. The bean. You got the bean. The bean. You got the bean. Bean. You got the bean. Bean. Is that weird? Is this okay? Wow. Ha ha ha. He he, hoo hoo hoo, ho ho ho. I think that's fine. It might be a little hard to read, but it's fine. Okay. Dialogue. Whoops. That's fine. Under dialogue. I wonder what video game Mushy's playing. Mid-dungeon. Are you playing Final Fantasy XIV without me? Ooh. Ooh. I was mid-dungeon when you were talking about it, but ADHD has a similar rejection sensitivity symptom. Makes post-hanging out kind of hard because I literally need aftercare for hanging out but what if they were just pretending to like me this whole time because they didn't laugh very hard at my joke? Or the dreaded, what if they're mad at me? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not very close to like this sounds bad, but I'm not really close to like any of my friends. We don't really hang out besides D&D except Mushy. Mushy's my fiance, so it's different, but like I don't have those feelings of like rejection from them I think because I'm not as attached to them, or I don't like hold them on a pedestal as much as other people in my life. So I don't really, I don't know. I don't know Nyang, and that's okay. What game are you playing, Mushy? Are you playing Final Fantasy XIV? Are you? You better be doing MSQ. Ooh, ooh, if you did daily roulettes without me. Ooh, ooh. I mean, the D&D circle is my very first friend group that isn't toxic as all get out, so I want to make sure I do it properly. We're a little toxic. I can't do MSQ. Yes, you can! There's nothing stopping you from doing it on one of your higher level ones. I can't do MSQ until my machine is level 61, and I can't get to level 61 without doing dailies. I can't believe you. You couldn't wait for me to finish stream? Man, now I'm bummed out. Wow. I'm always looking for someone to do dailies with. No one wants to do them with me. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Cry. Sad. Do you want me to just never ever play the game by myself? That's not what I'm saying. It's the daily. The daily stuff. I can do that if I must. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know if I can keep going. I'm thinking really hard about ending stream. Hmm. Hmm. We streamed for almost 2 hours. It's okay to stop, right? Probably. Okay. Anyway, this is where you can find me elsewhere on the internet. I have a Ko-fi, a TikTok, that's my art and writing, Tumblr/Instagram. Today was Mystery Monday. The next stream will be Final Fantasy Friday. I also stream Saturdays and Sundays, so you can stop by. This is Discord, where you can join us for weekly questions, and sometimes we have events. So, yeah, you can join us for those. This is the novel that I wrote. It's called A Familiar Kind of Love. It's fantasy, romance, erotica. So, if that's not up your alley, then don't go to Amazon and buy it. And that's it for me. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye bye.